College is very different from high school, and for some people, that's okay. Because some people can come in and they fit right in. But for a majority of the incoming freshmen for college, it's a little bit different. You initially feel really awkward because you don't know where anything is, and a lot of things are different. But eventually, this turns into acceptance. Because you realize that a lot of the people around you are on the same boat of ignorance and just awkwardness in general. And then you realize that you're not alone and that the person next to you probably doesn't know where their classes are either. And then you realize that there's plenty of people around that understand that you're new and that are willing to help you as well, like the professors, teachers, and other staff at Drexel. I think I've accustomed pretty well to Drexel so far, and I think this has a lot to do with the experiences that I've had here so far. I've met a lot of people who were lost, especially trying to find their classes, and I bonded with them, and I understood that I wasn't alone and that they didn't know things just as like I didn't. And also, walking around campus a lot helped me get accustomed, because in my free time, I'd walk around and I'd see the buildings, and I'd understand that maybe that's where my class would be next time, or that that's where my math class would be next term. So that did help me get accustomed a lot. As an incoming freshman, you'll probably be very confused, especially since a lot of things are different. You'll realize how fast the weeks go by and that the exams come up a lot faster than you thought as well. You'll also realize that you need to study a little bit harder and be a lot more on top of your game, and that you can't just mess around and hopefully try to get by. Maybe you can for the first couple of weeks, but it definitely won't work second term or a couple weeks in, especially when you realize that you have exams every 2 weeks or maybe a quiz every Monday or Friday. Advice for incoming freshmen, I'd have to say what helped me the most was getting a planner. Because I'm a person who likes to write things down and put things on calendars and make schedules, because honestly, I forget a lot of things, especially dates and meetings. So it's nice to write all these things down and be prepared so that I can look through the calendar for the week and see what I have coming up, what's due, what I can do early, and just all that stuff. It's also very important to look at the syllabi your professors give out. It's really important because a majority of the times they include all the important dates and when things are due and when big exams are coming up and when you have big projects and just things in general like what they expect you to do in class. And they do assume that you read that, so it's very important that you read all the information on it. So definitely go ahead and underline things that are important and put it in your planner if you decide to use one. Yes, you can use my video.